Hello and welcome to the program. As many of you know who watched previous episodes, steady-state jogging is a waste of time from a conditioning standpoint because it is not a sport-specific form of training for tennis. Today I want to introduce you to interval training, which is characterized by alternating low and high exercise intensities over a prolonged period of time. The benefit is that it enhances the efficiency of bioenergetic processes for aerobic and anaerobic energy pathways. In other words, it mirrors and optimizes the energy system dynamics experienced during a tennis match and hence is a much more sport-specific form of training. So stay tuned and watch how Alexander performs an interval training session on the tennis court, which you can also do with your athletes. If you're working with beginners, then you can use agility rings so that they can learn the movement dynamics and don't cheat. So as you can see, this is called the T endurance drill, since the athlete is moving in a T pattern. So we're moving with side steps along the baseline, then we have forward jog and back pedal back to the T, and back in the middle we do a split step. And again, stick the landing. Important is to stick the landing. 1 foot in, 1 foot out, jump in, jump out. Good. And so as an interval you want to do 3 times, you do it slowly, the T pattern. 1 time you do it at maximum speed. And this we want to do for 8 minutes at a time, since it shows kind of the same time that we would have for 2 games per match. So we do 8-minute intervals here. So we are doing the T endurance drill because it emulates the movement patterns seen during a tennis match, where the athlete predominantly moves laterally, meaning from side to side, and a little bit forward and backward movement. So this is what the tennis player should do from a conditioning standpoint, because this resembles what they do on the court. So this is much more sport-specific form of training than, for example, going jogging, bike riding, or any of the other general endurance exercises that are being done by many athletes. Also, if athletes perform very, very well in endurance tests, you know, like running on a treadmill or doing the same thing on a bike or an elliptical or a stepper sometimes, but if they then don't perform well on the tennis court during a match, then that obviously has to do with the fact that while you're running on a treadmill or while you're using a bike, you're using the musculature that's used for forward movement. So when you're jogging, you're moving forward. But that is not the musculature that is predominantly used on the tennis court, which is used for lateral movements. Therefore, we are using the T endurance drill because we want to use all the musculature that is involved that you're actually using on the tennis court during a match, which then also translates in more efficient data and results when you're doing the T endurance test. Well, that's it again for today's episode. As usual, opinions differ. What's your point of view? Let us know below in the comment section. A brand new episode will be available next Sunday. So make sure you don't miss it and subscribe. In the meantime, I recommend you watch some of the previous episodes. You should really watch them all. If you like what you saw, tell your friends. I'm sure they will appreciate it. I'm Philipp Halfmann. Thank you for watching and auf Wiedersehen. Tennis Conditioning TV episodes are licensed under Creative Commons. You are welcome to link or embed these videos, forward them to others, and share these ideas with people you know. Brought to you by Advanced Concepts of Strength and Conditioning for Tennis. Available at tennisconditioningbook.com. Music by Dan O at danosongs.com.